My name is Manalisha, and today we have with us Kajal Malik, the co-founder and chief sales officer of PickMyWork. PickMyWork is a gig platform that sources and trains agents to help digital companies acquire clients on a pay-per-task basis. This means that the digital companies acquire customers at a low acquisition cost. Before Pick My Work became the company that we see today, you had a startup called Reculta with the same co-founders, Vidyarthi Badi Reddy and Utsav Bhattacharjee. So how has the journey been? And more importantly, what were the telltale signs that you identified that made you realize that it's time to pivot now?
Right. So in 2017, we started Reculta. We all were passionate campus placement managers in our own colleges. Vidyarthi and I were from FMS, Utsav was from Ahmedabad. So since the passion for campus placements was there, it converted into starting up Reculta, which was supposed to revolutionize the way campus placements are done in India. And of course, with that passion, we started selling to various colleges, and the adoption was good. We were adopted by some very good names across India. Tier 1, Tier 2 colleges were adopting the product. A year into Reculta, we realized that the payment cycles are very longer, for a product like this. Majorly because some of the colleges that we are reaching out to are government colleges. Even if they're not government colleges, it's very difficult to sell to institutions in India. So that's one thing that we realized 1 year into Reculta. We went on. We were still selling, and it was sold to about 50 colleges, all major colleges in India. And we were pumped that we can definitely make this vision a reality. We were very sure about it. And after selling to Tier 1 and Tier 2 colleges, we started reaching out to colleges in the hinterlands of the country, Tier 3, Tier 4 colleges, where we thought that this product can make a lot of difference. Even if it's making a delta difference of about 10 to 15% in placements, that would still mean a lot to these colleges. When we started reaching out and meeting people, the campus placement officers, students in those colleges, we realized that they don't have placements. Even if it is there, it's for 10 to 20% of the people. So the focus on placements is lesser. And B, we realized people over there, the students, they're not really looking to go outside of their own city and get placed. They're happy with a 15K to 20K salary that they might get in their own city versus a 30-35K that they'll probably get in Mumbai and Delhi, because they realize that the cost of living in those cities is also very high, and they don't want to leave their cities. So this was all happening in the 2.5 years of getting to scale up Reculta, and we realized that okay, one thing, it is going to be extremely difficult to scale up a product like this, considering that the placements don't exist, right? And second, these kids don't really want placements where the companies are giving placements. Right. So is there a way we could actually build opportunities for these kids wherever they are? And we got to know that they're working for merchant acquisition, which is primarily sales for various companies which had started with digital wallets. And that time we thought that what if everybody could get this opportunity, every kid could get this opportunity to get to get to work A, whenever they want to and B, in their own city, and right. Get some good experience, right? So if they want to get a good full-time job later, they should be able to get it. And that was initially the thought process. And then when we started, we saw that gig as a model had done so well for Uber, Ola, Zomato. It was doing well for Zomato at that point. When I'm talking about 2019 here. And 2019, gig had sort of, had a very good rise in the country, and that's when we thought, okay, how about gigifying sales completely? You pay per task. When the task is done, the companies pay us, and we pass on an amount to the giggers for doing the on-field work for us. So it started with a very small pilot. that we did in 2019, and the success of that pilot made us realize that the impact of a startup like this could be huge. And it was the great thing at that point in time was we got bigger projects and we started doing well in those projects, and we started making a difference. Our clients were happy, the giggers were happy, and this was a small trial that we did in 2019, which has now become a proper business model for us in 2022. This pivot began with that trial and with the insight that came from going to the hinterlands of the country, visiting the real Bharat.
Okay, that's great to know.